What's up YouTube? It's JB Tech Fanatic and I'm back again with another video. As always, I want to start this video by thanking each of you for joining me today. If you have not yet subscribed, remember it's completely free to do so, and I would be absolutely honored if you consider hitting that subscribe button. And of course, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to know when the latest content is available, don't forget to click the notifications to on. Today we have the Bose700, the SoundTouch 300, and a couple other devices in front of us. What we are going to solve today is the inability to connect your device to Wi-Fi. The beauty of this video, this can be used for anything that needs a cell phone or tablet to connect to Wi-Fi. Devices like smart plugs, maybe the Ring camera, and of course the Bose700, Bose500, and SoundTouch 300. I can't wait to share these secrets and tips and tricks with you. Let's get started. First and foremost, the most important thing you need to remember is the router and the modem are gonna need to be refreshed. I know this seems like maybe you shouldn't do it, and sometimes honestly you don't have to, but the best way to start any kind of Wi-Fi install is first unplug your modem and unplug your router. You first plug your modem back in, you let it completely boot up. Next, plug your router in. Your router, of course, is your Wi-Fi. Once the Wi-Fi is up and running, now is time to begin. Now, the best thing you can do at this point is make sure that you have no obstructions, you have no interference, brick walls, mirrors, microwaves, cordless phones, other Wi-Fi devices too close. These are things that can interfere with the performance and the install. Now, we need to make sure first and foremost that our router is set up to allow us to hook up new devices. Depending on what kind of router you have, it's going to vary. Now I'm going to use some screenshots here to help, but grab your device. In this case, I have a Note 10 Plus. Go ahead and pull down the top bar. Hold down the Wi-Fi icon. As soon as you do that, you're gonna get your Wi-Fi networks. Some of you have, tri-band, your connections. Whether you're gonna connect to the 5 gigahertz or the 2.4 gigahertz is another very important aspect to the install. If the device does not support 5 gigahertz and you are connected to your 5 gigahertz signal, you will never get the install done correctly or at all. Now with the Bose700, we're fine, okay? We have the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So you're gonna hold down the Wi-Fi icon, pull down the menu, and as soon as you see your connection here, and I'm gonna do this with you, you're gonna see a little setting symbol. That setting symbol will take you into a menu that says network speed, security, IP address, and most of us should have the newest software or close to it where now it says manage router. When you click manage router, it's going to take you into your actual router. Now this is important because what you're going to do is you're going to go to attached devices. And when you're on attached devices, you're going to need to find whatever, because all of us use different routers. I'm with NETGEAR, but I have something called access control. Now, when I click on access control, the next thing it's going to allow me to do is either block new devices from connecting or allow them. Of course, you want to make sure that it is clicked allow new devices to connect. In addition to this, let's say you're a house like mine and you have a ton of smart things hooked up to your Wi-Fi. If you start approaching the max ability of your router, you might not need to connect. The easiest thing to do if you're worried about that is go ahead and unplug temporarily your other Wi-Fi devices. If you have other Wi-Fi plugs, maybe your TV, definitely you want to kill the power to it completely, so go ahead and unplug it. Make sure access control says that you allow new connections, and now we are ready to go to the next step. All right, so we know at this point if something doesn't connect that it's not our problem. The next thing we need to do before touching the product is go back to the Wi-Fi menu by pulling down the top bar, holding down Wi-Fi, picking your Wi-Fi connection, hitting settings, and then you will see something that says auto reconnect. Now, you want auto reconnect at this point to only be clicked to on the network you want to use, whether it be the 2.4 or the 5 gigahertz. Make sure that's the only one clicked on just for now for setup. Next thing you want to do is when you back all the way out of the Wi-Fi menu, you want to make sure, of course, that your network, meaning whether you have Verizon or T-Mobile or whoever it is, go ahead and toggle your mobile data connection to off. We are now basically clearing out everything that could possibly be our problem to connect. Now, we have the Bose700 here and the SoundTouch 300 here. Again, I want to make very clear, I went over setup in detail on both of these products. You can click the card above to see anything you need to know about setup. This is specifically for those of you that are having problems connecting to Wi-Fi. So on the Bose700, we have the Bose Music app, and on the Bose SoundTouch 300, we have the SoundTouch app. And of course, you can also, it's the same concept with the Bose500 with the Bose Music, okay? Now, also remember that the bar itself connects to Wi-Fi. The sub and the rear speakers do not connect to Wi-Fi. So the only thing that's going to be using a direct Wi-Fi connection is going to be the bar itself. So open up the app, whichever one you choose. You got your mobile data off, your Wi-Fi on, your auto reconnect on. You go ahead and plug in the bar and open up the app. At this point, the app will find the bar, it will connect. Now, that is for someone that has a brand new bar. Here's where it gets tricky. Let's just say that either you bought a used bar, or you tried to connect a bar and it failed, or you disconnected the bar for whatever reason, or you upgraded from the SoundTouch to the 700. You are going to have to do another step that you don't necessarily have to do if it connects right away when it's brand new. Same concept here. We're going to go back into our Wi-Fi menu, pull down, hold down the Wi-Fi. In your menu, let it load for a few seconds. You're going to notice the Wi-Fi device in your menu now. Whether it be the Bose bar or it be a simple Wi-Fi plug, it will be there. Click it, unclick Auto Connect, and delete it from your saved list. If you don't do this, it won't connect. It will continue to give you problems. This is one of the biggest problems that they don't really explain when they're telling you to set it up. You have to delete it. I don't know why it can't figure it out, but it will never connect for you. The next thing about this is all of us want more privacy. All of these devices, whether it be a tablet or a phone, is connecting the product using your device. If you shut the permissions off of the app, whether it be the Bose Music app or the SoundTouch 300 app, or even if you're doing the Wi-Fi plug app, which this is the iHome, it will not work. If you want to shut it off later or play with what toggles you could shut off, do that after you set it up. If you don't do this, it will not ever connect for you. So go into the app simply by going into your settings, go to Application Manager and find out permissions. Click all permissions to on, and you should be ready to go. It needs this to be able to connect, and it will fix your problem immediately. All right, so I'm going to just talk about, since we're doing this, other kinds of devices. I'm going to use this as an example, and the reason why I'm going to use the iHome plug as an example is because it's one of those devices that people have a hard time connecting. Now, this is a device that actually has a specific code that needs to be input for it to connect. So not only do you need to make sure to go through all the steps that we talked about with your Wi-Fi connection, you, in addition to that, need to make sure it's only 2.4 gigahertz, because in this case, it only uses that, which a lot of these plugs do because it's cheaper for the companies. but at the end part, when it's ready to connect, you're gonna have to input a code. A lot of people get that mixed up with their Wi-Fi password. Now, if you don't know your Wi-Fi password, remember, you're not gonna connect anything. And a lot of people don't realize that it's actually wanting a Wi-Fi password. So a lot of smart plugs and small smart devices, they want a code and your Wi-Fi password. When we're talking the Bose700 and the SoundTouch 300, really what you need to know is, of course, 2.4 gigahertz or 5, and then your Wi-Fi password. Remember that. And if you ever get frustrated, it just won't connect, start everything over. When you unplug your modem and your router, waiting a full 60 seconds actually makes a difference than unplugging it and waiting 5 seconds. You want it to kill all of its memory, start fresh, go into your phone if needed, wipe out all your saved networks. You'd be surprised how many get saved over time when you go to hotels, theme park stores. It saves all of those in there. And this is where a lot of confusion comes when trying to hook stuff up at home. Go ahead and clear that out, and everything should go smoothly. Let's quickly just go over what we talked about. Fresh modem and router. Making sure that your router, which is your Wi-Fi, allows more devices to connect. Also, shutting off other Wi-Fi devices to make sure that there is enough room for your new device to connect. Going into your phone, clearing out everything, and also turning on auto connect only on the signal that you want your device to connect to. When you're done with that, you simply would go in to the app, the Bose Music app, the SoundTouch 300 app, open it up. It's going to search for your bar automatically and connect. That should solve all of your issues. If you have any other questions, of course, or you come across anything new, please share it with us. It always helps. Don't forget, if you have any other questions or you run into any other problems, you could reach me in the comments section. I'm always here for you. As always, I want to take a moment to slow this video down and remind you, life is so short. Don't forget to love your family, love your neighbors, take care of each other. The world is a sick and twisted place, and the only people that can change it is you and I. Remember, I do YouTube for you and you only. If you need me, I'm here. I have tons of videos to check out. If you need setup help on your favorite products, definitely click on my channel, check out the videos I already have. You can reach me in the comments section at any time. You can also follow me on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at JBTechFanatic. I want to say thank you one last time and invite you to subscribe. I can't do this without you. I can't wait to hear you in the comments sections and see you in the next video. And until then, I'm JBTechFanatic and I'm out. Peace.